My name is Sharon Spell. I am a comedian, an artist, a podcast host, and a Golden Girls fan.
All right, I can pick up a cue. Picture it.
I am actively decluttering. After my parents passed away, they left a house with 5 bedrooms where 4 children were raised beautifully, and most of our stuff was still there. They were not hoarders, but our stuff was there. Wow. So we had an estate sale and also took stuff. And we tried to give each other stuff because there's so much stuff. And it made me think about, with the Golden Girls, were their closets cluttered?
Will you look at this? She has more colors than Benjamin Moore paints.
Each of them had families and children, photos, picture frames, paintings, family histories, documents. Where were all those things? Did they have storage spaces? Did their children have all this stuff? Did the children have storage spaces that they were burdened with? There are little private moments, like how junky are their closets? And I've always wondered what the house smells like, because there's an old person smell, and I always wondered if it had that smell or if there was a cross breeze from the lanai.
Listen, did you hear that sound? Yeah, and as long as I'm in my own bed, I'll do what I want.
I don't think they smell bad, but there's like a mothbally smell that I think just happens, but not with everyone. But there's like the dentures smell, there's like arch support smell, there's there's smells. And mixed with perfume, Chanel No. 5, like the cushions smell like Chanel No. 5. They reek of it, like older, that and like skin dander.
Well, the smell got awful.
Yeah, just when you're about ready to throw up from the stench, that's when they're done. Who wants some?
Rose, if these had been offered to the Donner Party, they still would have eaten each other.
I think I most identify with Rose, but I don't have a favorite character. I have favorite episodes and least favorite episodes, but the characters have to work well together, as we saw in the example of Golden Palace. And Betty White did say this in an interview after the fact, that the Golden Girls was a 4-leg table, and it worked as a 4-leg table, but you take away one of those legs, and it's not stable.
Hey, give me a break. You can't smell that from the hall.
Because they have such a great range, each actor has such a great range, it makes the inconsistencies and the implausibility somehow grounded and makes me just suspend my disbelief. Yeah. Because there's no way that show existed, that those characters existed in the same house, living together. Like B. Arthur called that out and said that there's no way 4 grown women would share a house like that. They're archetypes, and they map out to friendships that we have in our lives and qualities we have that make us identify and empathize. It's what made the show so great, was it was just grounded enough for reality, but fantastic enough to engage us.
Oh, listen, am I a terrible person?
I don't know. Who are you?
It's me, Blanche.
Oh, Blanche, you're not a terrible person. You're just horny all the time.
Susan Harris, how is your chronic fatigue syndrome? I think about you often with that. That was a very well-written 2-parter.
I don't know where you doctors lose your humanity, but you lose it. If all of you at the beginning of your careers could get very sick and very scared for a while, you'd probably learn more from that than anything else.
Dorothy's speech to Dr. Budd, I carry with me, and as angry as she will always be.
As angry as I always will be, I still wish you a better doctor than you were to me.
Brilliant. And yeah, I want to know if you're okay, Susan Harris. You can listen to the Sharon Spell Show podcast. It's a comedy podcast, interview, chat show on iTunes, and you can find more information at my website, sharonspell.com. I have live shows, including Gems, a storytelling show monthly at Halyards that I co-host with Molly Cameron, and other things, stand up. I make art. I paint your portrait. You can buy some pieces from my collection. Basically, yeah, it's all at sharonspell.com.
And how to stay golden. Stay golden. Situations unfold. Stay golden. Life lessons foretold. Stay golden.